Welcome to Hot Wheels Are a Thing Part 4. Oh man, I just spent about 5 hours looking up information because I wanted to change the format of this channel and maybe provide more information about the vehicles that we get up and close and personal or something looks at the cars. We're gonna do 10 cars, at least one Matchbox, one fun one, and a mystery car. As I'm showing the cars, I'm going to be providing some information about the cars. I'll be unboxing them on camera still. You know, I'm going to do that fast forward thing. But also, probably the coolest part of the new format is that I'll be revealing what the street price is for these Hot Wheels and Matchbox cars. I'm only using eBay right now to get my prices. I'm going to keep it G-rated because this is for kids, you know, kids like this. I got a bunch of nephews and nieces that I need to make sure I'm being a good example for. And I love you guys, by the way. That's about it. Let's go ahead and take a look at the lineup. Now, we've got a really sweet lineup today. Check this out. Got two Ford Focus RS, white and black. We're also gonna take a look at these two. Lamborghini Huracan LP 622 Super Trofeo. Now, I know my nephew Trenton is watching. He's gonna be super excited about these. Next up, we've got this 2014 Corvette Stingray. After that, we're gonna get into this Ferrari F12 Berlinetta. Look at that bad boy. And then, I found this at a grocery store. It must have fell out, but they went ahead and taped it back on. And this Matchbox, yeah, the 57 GMC Stepside. We're gonna open that one up. And this is the fun one. We've got this pedal driver. Here's the mystery bag. Ooh, what could it be? Remember I said I wasn't sure I was gonna find one of these? This is the Porsche 930. Well, guess what? I found two of them. And then, finally, look at this. Ooh, don't be so jealous, you guys. Let's go ahead and get these things opened up. All right, let the close-ups begin. Starting out with the Ford Focus RS. Now we've got the Hot Wheels branding, the Ford branding, and a big old Coney logo here. We've got this action stripe. That's kind of cool. Kind of continue that action stripe pattern up on the top. And the branding wraps around the front there too. We've got white and red on the black, and you know, this red tint on the glass, that looks pretty cool. Let's see if we can get a close-up of this front grille. Not a whole lot of detail there, really. Might see more on the white version. The branding and everything is mirrored on this side, and let's look at this back end here. Got the exhaust pipe sticking out the bottom of the plastic. Okay, not bad. Ooh, that spoiler integrated. All right, let's see what the undercarriage looks like here. Ford Focus RS. Alright, moving on to the white one. Same branding, same tampo patterns. You know, the action stripes, Coney. Looks good. Same wheels, actually. I'll bring the black one back out here in a second. I like the white one, though, because you can see all kinds of more details. Yeah, look at this. RS on the back. I wonder if the black one has that. Let's see. It probably does. It just can't. Oh yeah, it does. Just can't really see it as well as on the white one here. And you might be wondering how much it costs to actually pick one of these up. Well, wonder no longer. All right, moving right along.
We're going to move into the Lamborghini Huracan LP622 Super Trofeo. Alright, we've got Lamborghini branding here. Doesn't look like there's really any stripe. Down here we've got the Hot Wheels number 33, the anthracite wheels. Side view mirrors, I like that. It's very good as far as the proportions of everything, and this casting is just immaculate in my opinion. It's one of the best castings I've seen for Lamborghini. Now the front tampo here, you can see, let me focus in on it. You can see right here we've got a little bit of damage there. That's too bad, because it's definitely noticeable. And the casting around those vents could be a little cleaner in my opinion. I've seen them a lot worse though, so not complaining too much. Ooh, look, yeah, that's some good detail in there. Alright, let's get this gray one out side by side. Oh yeah, I wanted to show the top of this thing a little bit. You can see this paint job is beautiful. It's a nice sparkly paint job. I really like it. And look at this gray one. Trenton. I know Trenton's looking at this one. Yeah, buddy. Look at that branding on the spoiler. That's nice. Similar effect on the paint. Nice, very fine metal flake on there. Number 63. Look at that interior coming through too. Oops. The vents. Now the vents on this one are clean. The tampos around the vents, the branding or the logo on the front. Yeah, this is my favorite one out of the two. Look at that. I mean, it just looks so much cleaner. And this is actually more like the actual car. So if you look at this car online, you'll see what I mean. Beauty. All right, moving right along. We've got the 2014 Corvette Stingray in the light blue. So this is a really cool car. I didn't realize how cool of a car this was until I looked it up online. I noticed that this is actually kind of a rare car. Not a lot of people are offering this car on eBay, so if you have one of these in your collection, you'll be surprised to know if you're going to insure this vehicle, you might have to insure it for $19.99. Look at that. Very nice. Tampos on the back. That Corvette branding. It looks like there's a bit of a double tampo here, like it bounced off when they went to press it on. Let me see if I can get that. Yeah, you see there, it's like a double hit, but not too bad. I've seen a lot worse. Those exhaust pipes, yeah, I'm going to detail those out. Keep meaning to get the undercarriage of these things. There you go. Alright. Oh yeah, and the vent on the hood, how that comes through. Real nice work. Yeah. Alright, this next one, it's the Ferrari F12 Berlinetta. This has a beautiful paint job. I mean, it's sparkly as it can be. Look at that. Just beautiful. I really like that. We've got the Ferrari branding. Ooh, what's that say? Probably says Berlinetta. Ooh, the top of this thing looks a little worn out or something. Maybe that's just the post. Is there some post damage in there or something? It looks like the paint job got a little fogged up there for whatever reason. Maybe I'll try to buff that out later. Ooh, look at the grill. That's not bad. And that tampo is centered actually. Really nice, guys. We've got these vents up here. Some more vents for that superior airflow. Ooh, yeah. Very nice. All right. Moving right along, up next we've got the BMW 2002. Now, like I said before, the tampo work on this looks pretty clean, and compared to some other examples, I mean, you really can't complain. And the detail of the front and rear, I mean, look at the rear detail. If you pull this car up online, you'd see all this stuff is actually in the right place, the right proportions. They did a really good job in that classic front end. Tampos could have come over just a little bit more, or recessed for the license plate here, and the air intake grill up here. Beautiful. Front headlights, oh yes. I mean, look at the detail in there. That's not bad. There you go. Moving right along, here's the matchbox. This is that 57 GMC Stepside, or 100 or whatever, the pickup. And this is the sheriff's version. Got a sheriff in town here. Some of you might like this one. I think it's pretty cool. Tampos are pretty good. I mean, Matchbox, you know what? I think they got it going on, you guys. I don't know. I think a lot of their details are maybe even a little bit better sometimes than what you see as far as the quality is concerned. As far as, you know, comparing it to Hot Wheels. Yeah, this front end here, I mean, that's pretty good scale work right there. All this, I mean, this looks very much like the real thing. Make sure to get that tailgate in there. That's one of the more detailed parts of this vehicle. All this here. Come on, lights. Yeah, sometimes even out of the box you gotta clean these things up a little bit. We're gonna have some debris and stuff from bouncing around in their case. But yeah, I thought this was a really beautiful model. Those side view mirrors, the front glass that's bending, you know, that bent glass, that's all really, really well done. All right. And now the pedal driver. I was looking at these online. They make these. These actually exist. Too cool. If you're a kid and you can get into one of these, you're a lucky kid. Or even if you could just try one out, maybe even at the store or something. I saw a few of these Hot Wheel models at the store, and for the most part, the tampo work on this side had some splotches on it. This one looked like it was in the best shape, and it's really good. Oh yeah. That Hot Wheels branding, pedal driver. Really cool. Look at this exhaust. The engine coming through here. Not that the engine actually matters. And if you look down in the seat, you can see there's pedals in there where you would be pedaling. Trying to get up the hill. Watch out when you start coming down the hill. I know a thing or two about downhill speed racing, and it is a dangerous sport, my friends. Really good detail. Good job. Alright, here's the mystery car. 2012 Camaro ZL1 Concept. Look at that flame paint job. On fire. Okay, not bad. Pretty cool. That hood looks pretty good. The interior. This paint job has a bit of a metal flake to it. Nothing too spectacular, but nevertheless it is there. And that paint job actually is pretty cool. Looks like the flames are coming out from the bottom. You know, that's what happens when your engine is on fire. Sometimes the engine catches on fire and it blows out the side here and on the bottom, so you gotta be careful when you're revving your concept car. It's that Chevy branding right there, isn't it? Trying to be. All right. Next up, the Porsche 930. Like I said, I thought for sure that I wasn't gonna find this one. It's part of a series. Oop. Yeah, well, you won't be able to see that just now. But remember when I opened the Baja Beetle? You notice that this was part of a set. Now I have the whole set. The Porsche 930 was the only one that I didn't have. Now I have it. Very excited. It has it's full metal body, metal chassis. I wish there was a sunroof or a moonroof or whatever you want to call it. We've got the whale tail, slant nose, those headlights in there. You can see the headlights would fold up with an electric motor in there. Just, and then you would be able to see in the dark. This venting is pretty accurate, not bad. Some more vents over here. That whole profile right there is pretty accurate. That's classic right there. It's classic Porsche. Beautiful. That checker pattern, those stripes. I think it's a beautiful, beautiful model. And now the star of the show. The one and only 1971 Datsun Bluebird 510 wagon. I've been chasing this car since I started. This was one of the first cars I fell in love with, and I found out that so many other collectors have fallen in love with this car as well, because they go around to all the stores and take up every single last one of them. They don't leave any behind, which I don't think is a very nice thing to do, because how many copies of one car do you actually need? I know people like to make customs and do stuff like that, but really, you don't need 17 copies of the same car. I mean, and if you feel like you're going to be giving them away to other collectors, well, I don't think that's really cool either, because other collectors are already out there doing all the legwork trying to find these things. I was lucky enough to find one of these in a grocery store. You know how grocery stores are. They might have, you know, a small section of Hot Wheels. Well, this was actually, this came off of an international card. It was an international case. And along with this, there were some other cars that are kind of hard to find, like the Datsun, was it the Datsun 620 pickup? I picked that one up too. I'll be doing that in a future video. I love these Datsuns though, man. Side view mirrors are way up here. If you Google this car, in real life, it's just as cool. I could easily see driving one of these things around as my daily driver, definitely. As long as there's air conditioning and music, that's all you need. Ooh yeah, look at those rims. So happy I finally have this. And the tampo work on it is just, I can't really complain. The only complaint I have is this little bitty scratch in here. And these aren't really quite centered where they're supposed to be. These two badges here. So they got kind of blurry a little bit, but yeah, the card side, clean, clean, clean. And now the interior. I might show this one again in some daylight because that daylight will get all up in there and reveal that interior for us usually. But yeah, so happy to have this one in my collection. Well, that wraps it up. Thank you for watching Hot Wheels Are a Thing Part 4. I hope you enjoyed this session. Please subscribe to my channel. Comment below, let me know if there's anything that you'd like to see in particular. Otherwise, have a wonderful day. We'll talk to you later. Bye.